Hey guys, Be Twice here. Today is Saturday, July 24th. We're going to take a quick look at NIO and Tesla to see what they could be doing here in these upcoming weeks. So there's still two different ways this could go for NIO. Um, I am favoring the bull count, so we'll start with that. What I'm seeing is that we had this ABC move down for a W, popped up for an X, and came down for a Y. So we had peaked for a wave one. We had a complex correction that took us down to the 61.8% extension, which also happens to be right at the 61.8% retracement, a little bit above that. With that being said, it took us right around 40, and what I'm seeing is that this rally up was a five-wave impulse up for a one, and that we're in the process of pulling back for a two. I do like this as a two. I think we're going to catch support here. Maybe we do head a little lower, but I do not think we're going to break this low. Ultimately, what I think is about to happen is we're about to rally up for a wave three, and I do think NIO in these upcoming weeks or maybe a month or so is going to head back up to $53 a share in the 50 range. So I do have a price target of back in the 50s, and I think it's going to happen within the next few weeks. But the negative China news is not helping it. If bad news continues to come out about China regulations and Chinese stocks continue to suffer, then there's a good chance that the bottom is not in and we'll go the bear route. So what is the bear count? The bear count is that our wave two bottom has not set. The white wave two bottom is not set, meaning we're still looking for it. Well, where could it be? Um, if we haven't already found bottom here, then there's a really good chance our bottom is going to be the 100% extension, which is a very deep retracement of this initial wave one up, but it's still valid because it doesn't go beneath $30 a share. But ultimately, what the bears are thinking is that we have a complex correction. We had a WXY, and we're likely heading up for an X, and then we're going to head down for a Z. And what that would mean is that we're going to break below this 40 a share, and ultimately we're going to flush, and we're going to end somewhere in this range. So the bears see it following this red trend line that I have drawn, taking us back down to the below 40 range, somewhere by 35. While the bulls are saying, nope, nope, we've already bottomed here, back here at this 40 a share, and now we've impulsed up for a one, we've pulled back for a two, and we're about to see a rally up for a three, taking us back up here. So, like I said, I like the bull count. I'm long NIO. I was loading shares somewhere in this range over here because I do really like the long-term prospects of this company, but there could still be a lot of short-term turmoil. So with that being said, I would not favor buying options on this stock right now because this wave two bottom down here, the bear count is very valid. So if we have more negative news, we could go down there. But ultimately, I still think we'll see all-time highs soon. It just may take this next earnings or even later to see it if we continue to see a flush in these upcoming weeks. So hopefully the bear count's not right. My shares hope it's not right, but it is very valid and it could be right. So be mindful of that. Okay, so let's take a look at Tesla. So somebody requested Tesla. So we'll take a look at it. Tesla has not been good to me lately. I've been following Tesla for quite some time. It's a very popular stock, so obviously it makes sense to do it. But what am I seeing? So the videos that I've been showing, I've been waiting for this move for Tesla to break above 700, but it just cannot get above this downtrend line. No matter what, it breaks above it, it comes right back beneath, or it just can't get above it at all. It was showing weakness this week throughout the market as the market's rallying as well. I don't like that. But with that being said, I still do like um, the long-term prospects for the stock, and I do still think there's going to be a breakout coming. But it's going to be it's basically going to rely on earnings on Monday. So I do have a position in Tesla, and I'll find out, Monday or Tuesday or whatever. What's going to happen to it just because obviously it's make or break here. If they blow earnings away, we're going to see Tesla stock scream. It needs to break above 700. If it can break 700, we're going to see 750 because there's not that much resistance between those two levels. Um, but with that being said, it has not been able to break 700. There's a huge sell wall at 700 that it has not been able to top. And then lately, obviously, it hasn't even been able to break the downtrend line again. So um, not so good with Tesla. But what am I seeing? So what I'm seeing is that we had a 1, 2, then we had a 5-wave move up for a 3. We pulled back for a 4, and we're looking to rally. We have another 1, 2, and we're looking to just break through this and head up for this wave 3 price target of 750. I still think we're going to get there. I think that we're probably going to get sent by earnings above 700, and then from there we should see a rally up to the 750 range. If we do hit that, you're going to see another large sell wall at 750. So if you're in options or if you're looking to scalp, if we do break that 700 range and we get like above 730 or 740, you might want to start trimming profits. or trim profits on the huge ride up, just because when we do hit that, there should be a relatively big sell-off, and it's going to be hard for us to get above it. So we'll probably get rejected, come back down to the 700 range, hopefully catch support, and then from there we should see a rally up to the 800 range, which is what I've been initially calling for. Is I do think Tesla in the near future will go to all-time highs, but it really needs to have some good earnings on Monday if this is going to happen. If it has bad earnings, which obviously the bear count is still valid, if it has bad earnings, we could see a five-wave move to the downside, taking us back to like 400 a share. The bear count, which I've gone over in previous videos, is that the entire move down to this bottom was actually a 1, and that we were in the process of pulling up for a 2. So like where I've got this red 3 labeled, you could technically say as a bear, hey, no, that was a 2. Like this was the corrective sequence up for a 2, and we're ultimately about to be in a wave 3 to the downside, and it would be a big drop. So hopefully the bear count isn't right, but just like I said with NIO, it is perfectly valid. I'm hoping it's wrong, but we'll see. Time will tell. All right, guys, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit like and subscribe.